Hello Cancer, and welcome to your love reading. Before we begin, this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy truly begins as soon as you are guided towards watching this video. This message will resonate if it is meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important regarding love. If you feel divinely guided towards a personal reading with me, that information will also be in the description box below. So let's get started on your energy, Cancer. We now open ourselves up to the energy that we're about to receive. We surround ourselves with love and light. We radiate love and light. We are accepting and thankful for any messages that are guided to us. So now, Cancer, as I ring this singing bowl, I would just like you to imagine this noise is a light penetrating you and flowing through you. Perhaps take a long breath in and release any blockages that you may be feeling at this time. Beautiful. This is a love reading and your energy will be on this side and your partner's energy will be on this side, but do remember that as I am connecting to both of your energies, that this may be vice versa, this may be interchangeable, so take it how it resonates with you, Cancer, and use your intuition in your movements forward. Current situation regarding love for Cancer. The first card out for you, Cancer, is the Queen of Cups. This is quite a sensitive queen. She looks out into the distance and at this deep and expansive ocean in front of her and tries to gather her emotions and make sense of how she is feeling at this time. Perhaps her emotions feel too deep for her to fully understand. They may feel as though they are masking her judgment. I'm feeling a little bit here of self-doubt, Cancer. You're feeling a little bit lost and confused. as you make sense of this energy that you cannot suppress, you cannot deny. This is how you feel, and this lady, she may be alone at this time. She may be retracting herself in some way, or her feelings here, as the cups, they represent feelings and emotions and intuition. But she still has this cup beside her, this relationship that she can't deny. She feels this love, she feels her cup inside of her filling. You're wondering why you don't trust yourself, because you know that you are quite emotionally intelligent, and sometimes it feels as though you're looking around you and you're observing other people and feeling them so intensely, especially your partner, this connection that is drawing you in. Your heart is pulling you to this connection, but somehow here you're wondering why you feel so separated at this time from other people and how they are feeling, in a sense that you're feeling them almost too much. Do they feel it too? You're asking yourself. The Queen of Cups. My guides are turning her clothes here into glass. It's almost as though you would like people to see into you the way you feel that you can see into them. You want to feel understood. Current energy regarding love for Cancer. Cancer, we have two queens. The Queen of Cups and now the Queen of Wands in your current energy. The Queen of Wands, this is a protective energy. She watches over the journeys that she is bringing into creation in her life. They feel tender. They feel like she has to be there. This is the way she's looking upon these commitments. The wands are the fire energy, the passion. If this was a metaphor This Queen of Wands, she is building a garden. She is planting these flowers and seeds, watering them and tending to them. The Queens represent the energy of fertility, the nurturing energy. And by fertility, that means not only creation of life, but creation of big ideas, of meaning that is going to come forward to the world. Current situation regarding love for Cancer. Current situation regarding love. 2 Queens so far. The next card out for you, Cancer, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a divine change card. This wheel is turning. You are closing cycles in your life, and responsibilities are now perhaps changing. And you're moving forward with this change, this new path that is forming in front of you. The Wheel of Fortune in your energy represents a journey coming to you. It's as though you've been indirectly manifesting this in your life, and you knew this was coming, Cancer, but you didn't quite know how. I see you looking over the details, trying to make sense of the truth. Current situation regarding love, or you're daydreaming as well, I see. Daydreaming about the future, the possibilities and the lessons that you're going to gain. You feel as though you've learnt enough already. You see I'm being guided to say angels here with the books. You feel as though you've established yourself within this energy. You know all there is to know about this past journey, this past responsibility that you are now changing or evolving to a higher step. You trust yourself. There may be self-doubt, but you know inherently that this is the journey for you. This was meant for you. I'm feeling here, Cancer, this sense of doubting yourself and being lost in your emotions, but at the same time knowing that this is the path ahead and this is going to fulfill you. This sense of caring almost to your own detriment. but you value and appreciate the level of care that you bring forward into the world. Yeah. The Seven of Cups. This is you questioning. This is a card of analysis paralysis. These cups in front of you, Cancer, they all represent emotionally fulfilling opportunities, creation. They're going to fill your heart in some way. This is not just about pursuing passions, this is pursuing passions that bring with them emotional fulfillment, a sense of purpose in your heart. But here you are looking over and taken aback. You're not sure how to move forward just yet, but you know, Cancer, that you need to make a decision, because this is temporary energy. One of these cups must be chosen. One must be then formed into a stable path. But which one, Cancer? This is the deliberation that you are facing. You feel a tremendous amount of responsibility attached to these cups. And it's almost as though the more you discover, the more potential that you see, the more worry that comes to you, because you have great care for what you do and the journeys that you pursue. And so the worry gets to you, Cancer. But it's because you care. It's because you hold tight your commitments. You not only come from a place of structure and responsibility, but you like to apply meaning to that structure. You like to apply a higher purpose to the work that you bring forward and reveal to this relationship. Current situation regarding love for Cancer. Current situation regarding love for Cancer. Current situation regarding love. The Nine of Pentacles. This person in this card, she may be alone. She may be retracting herself, but she is surrounded by abundance here. She has the nature around her that is flowing freely. She has brought this into creation. She can say that she is in a place of comfort. The pentacles lay beside her, and these represent her commitments coming to fruition, and these are well deserved through slow work and perseverance. She has accomplished the goals that she perceives as fulfilling and worth in her life. But still there's this sense of knowing that you have everything that you need at this time, but feeling as though love is really what sets you free, Cancer. She holds this bird in her hand, and I feel at this time, Cancer, this bird represents how you're feeling towards this love. You're dreaming of this and admiring this connection, but at the same time you feel withdrawn, you feel lost in your emotions, but you're surrounded, Cancer, by harmony. So this is self-doubt. My guides are saying self-degradation, even for some of you. Self-degradation. Because this is you, Cancer, the Nine of Pentacles, but she may be surrounded by abundance, but if we look closely at her face, she is withdrawn and feeling misunderstood. But here the bird, her partner makes her feel free. Her partner releases her from her mental prison that she has hidden herself within. It's as though she has a room inside her head and she's put herself there for the moment. But this bird is showing her a path forward, and this bird gives her hope. Release. Your partner's current situation regarding love. The first card in your partner's energy, Cancer, is the Fool card. This individual, they are taking a leap of faith. They are looking out in front of them, and here they may not see the path ahead. It may be unknown at this time, but because it is unknown, this means that there is endless possibility, and they're having faith in the step that they are taking. This feels like a new cycle with possibility, and they're feeling assured that if they do move forward in this direction, that they're going to receive a safe and secure love connection here. They're going to feel safe and secure in this foundation. The sun in the background represents the Sun card, which is about that security, Cancer. They feel as though they don't need anything. They have the resources, they have this bag over their shoulder, they have this flower in the other hand, but they feel as though with you, all they need is you. They're feeling as though they're ready. The external factors of your lives, they feel quite small to this individual compared to the intense feeling that they hold for this relationship. So your partner, they're lost in their passion right now. This can represent intoxication, feeling intoxicated by love. Cancer. The next card in your partner's energy, Cancer, is the Queen of Swords. This is a highly intelligent lady. The sword energy, this represents thoughts and the mind, expanding the mind, and quite an analytical energy here, Cancer. She asserts the truth here with that sword, and those around her can trust her. Your partner's energy, she is the this is the Queen of Swords. She is understanding because she has been through so many challenges that she has overcome. And so when people come to her for advice, they feel quite comfortable, they feel quite open to the Queen of Swords because they know that there is no judgment. This is an objective viewpoint from someone that has the life experience to somewhat relate back to them. So she's coming from quite an open-minded point of view here, the Queen of Swords. So now we have 3 queens in your energy, Cancer, both you and your partner. Quite an abundance here of feminine energy with these queens. There are 3 queens in the deck, Cancer, that are out here, out of 4. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. We all harbour masculine and feminine energy, and I feel at this time both you and your partner are quite nurturing and fertile and creative. The next card in your partner's current situation regarding love is the Tower. This is a card of drastic changes that are imperative. This tower has to come down because there is a stable foundation that now makes way. This tower was unsustainable. It was not fit for its purpose. It was faulty, and the universe came in and struck this lightning here, created a storm to make way for a secure and stable foundation that I feel your partner is now building. This can represent an emotional foundation, a passionate foundation, having that fire light back up. It can represent a practical foundation, an intellectual foundation. I feel here your partner is utilizing this energy and having faith in their growth and their goals that they are now working towards. Current situation. Cancer's partner. Your card, Cancer, has appeared in your partner's reading. The Chariot. This individual, they look at the path ahead, and there are great victories if they choose to pursue this path. There may be contradictory energies around them, but they somehow find a way to harmonize these energies and incorporate these contradictory parts of their environment into something that is sustainable. I feel your partner sees a duty that they are moving forward, they are moving towards, quite abruptly here with the Tower card, quite abrupt change. But this is an endeavour that through persistence is going to be quite rewarding here, Cancer, with the Chariot. I'm hearing dignified, noble, understood. They already have built a foundation. You see in the background. But they are determined to keep moving forward. I'm hearing no matter what. No matter what. And as this is your card, Cancer, I feel here they are feeling immensely connected to you and your energy. They are feeling your energy. Current situation regarding love for Cancer. Current situation. Their partner. Their partner. Wow. The last card in your partner's current situation regarding love, Cancer, is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is also one of your cards. So they're really embodying your energy, Cancer. They are feeling as though they are part of you. This king is the emotionally intelligent king. They are highly in tune with their surroundings. They observe with empathy and compassion. They are surrounded by the depth of the ocean, which may be quite noisy at times, but somehow they remain stable on this throne. They remain stable because they have the emotional awareness to get through situations and perceive and feel the desired outcome. This king also works to better himself every day. There is a sense of betterment here, knowing that each day is a chance to grow, but growing in a way that aligns with their hope and their purpose here, something that's emotionally fulfilling. This king does not only build his kingdom, he helps others build their kingdoms. And that is one of his strengths. He is giving, and he does so with love. So, Cancer, we have explored your current situation regarding love and your partner's current situation regarding love. Now we're going to further explore how you perceive them and how they perceive you. We do have a true pair at each side of the spread. The King and the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing these individuals looking away from one another. This Queen, they are in their emotions right now, retracted. This King is remaining stable and is also surrounded by this ocean. So perhaps at this time you are feeling each other, but there's a sense of connecting the distance. Being pulled. How does your partner perceive you, Cancer? How does your partner perceive you? We have the Lovers card. They may not have all of the answers right now, but there is an inner knowing that this relationship is meant to happen and meant to be. This is their heart answering the questions for them. They don't need to overthink, they don't need to contemplate. They just know. That is the Lovers card being drawn forward and feeling a sense of union a divine union that is far greater than they can comprehend. You bear the other side of their heart. And right now for them, Cancer, this doesn't feel like a mountain to climb. This feels like the right step at the right time. And again, it's that fall energy, that leap of faith energy that we saw earlier. The fool taking the leap of faith. Two major arcana here. This is an inherent knowing without questions, not needing answers, because the faith inside their hearts is more expansive than any thoughts that they could bear at this time. How do they perceive you, Cancer? How do they perceive you? The next card is the Eight of Wands. This represents the arrows of love. The wands, they represent fire. They're feeling called towards you. They feel as though your energy has penetrated them. And there's no turning back. Their heart is being pulled towards you, Cancer, and this is a card of adaptability. And the wands, they represent a journey, but a journey with multiple purposes and creativity involved here. And they feel as though in their movements forward with you, Cancer, they're having to think outside of the box and approach you in a different way, because you are one of a kind to them. Sorry, I'm hearing someone say one of a kind. They're zoning in on you. These arrows, they fly through the sky. And I'm seeing this image of them zoning in on one person, so they feel as though these arrows penetrated them, and now they're thinking of a way to penetrate you, to send this energy to you and allow you to understand just how they are feeling, just the immense impact that you have had over them, over their emotional body here. How does your partner perceive you, Cancer? How does your partner perceive you? 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 the next card in your energy, Cancer, the Two of Cups. These individuals, they look at each other deeply. This represents an equal exchange of love, an equal exchange of cups, sometimes choosing to both pour those cups into one because they have this level of emotional fulfillment that is equal and just, and in time is going to grow and build a sense of balance, a sense of harmony. This is both of you making a decision together. This decision may not be known at this time. This decision may be in the back of your minds, but it's there. There's going to be changes, you feel, that are going to manifest, and they feel you, Cancer, coming forward to manifest these ideas with them. This may be vice versa. This may be that they have this deep sense of knowing that they are going to manifest a great change in their lives with you. The next card in how they perceive you, Cancer, the High Priestess. This is my highest level of divine commitment card. This suggests a spiritual meaning, a higher meaning to this connection, a purpose. This queen, she holds back. She does not need to speak because she has all of the information here on her lap in front of her. She is all-knowing. She is highly intuitive, and she is observant of situations around her, only moving forward once she is ready, once the time feels right. Quite a peaceful and calm energy also, Cancer. This is telepathy as well. This can be a sense of telepathy, a sense of a connection that can still speak in silence. I like that, Cancer, a connection that can still speak in silence. And at the bottom of the deck, I have to say this now, the Empress is there. The Empress I have seen at the bottom of the deck almost all the way through this reading. I have to say at least 7 times. When I have peeked under the deck and chosen to, the Empress has been there most times. She is the mother of the deck. She is the maternal energy. And we do have Three of the Four Queens in your current situation here. She is the creator, but she also represents unconditional love and bringing that forward openly to fertile land that she is now going to grow into abundance. The strength of nurturing. She sees the value in energy itself, in moments. But I feel now, Cancer, there's a big decision to be made here, and you've both been, I feel, having this sense here, having this feeling that there is a change that is happening. But now I feel like your partner here, in their perception of you, they're seeing this here, this decision, this Two of Swords energy. This is a big idea. Each one of these swords represents a potential journey to pursue. But these are dignified journeys. The swords are intellectual. They are going to be stimulating in your life and provide a means of expansion. The swords in the deck, they used to represent authority and justice here. So this is quite a firm and serious decision. But here this person is blindfolded. They cannot see the path ahead, so they must go within themselves and use their intuition in order to guide them in their movements forward. They must hold back that emotion for a moment and embrace the analytical and intelligent air energy of the swords. There is an ocean behind her, deep emotion, but here she is not letting that cloud her judgment. Very serious. But we do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, but also the Eight of Wands, which is fast movement. Do remember, Cancer, that this can be interchangeable, this can be vice versa, so take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing here someone perceiving this energy, someone perceiving you as making a big change. You're not so much making it, because the twos are about decisions here. So to me this is a decision being made, a decision coming to fruition, because the threes are the creation, you see, the twos are the decision. And if we see, Cancer, if I just stress this energy, we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the High Priestess is a number 2. So if you have a look at the top of this card, she is the decision. But the High Priestess, she has everything she needs to know, all of the information in her lap in order to make the right decision. She is highly intuitive and all-knowing, this High Priestess. Two, for those of you that are exploring the numerology of this reading. Now, Cancer, we're going to ask for messages regarding how you perceive your partner. How do you perceive your partner? How do you perceive your partner? The Strength card. This lady, she approaches this lion with trust, using her intuition to know that this is a safe and secure move ahead. But here she tames this lion, and she does not do so with physical strength. She does so with her inner trust here, her inner strength, and this is a card that represents the power of inner strength, the power of who we are within and embracing that energy. There is the infinity sign here. Your partner here, they always look out for themselves. They do the best with what they have, and in some ways transforming energies that others would perceive as challenging, but making harmony, creating harmony, and knowing the paths to take, the steps to take in order to really convey to you that you can trust them. Strength, they are a strong individual. The next card for Cancer. How do you perceive your partner, Cancer? The Six of Wands. This individual, they sit firm on this horse. They are surrounded by admiration. They are glowing and they move forward with achievements being made in their life. These could be small victories that they are receiving from fulfilling goals that are of true passion to them with these wands. Or this is you recognizing their potential, looking up to them in a way and admiring them. This can also be a marriage card. And if we look at the faith this represents, this horse is looking at this man, and this is quite agreeable energy here. So this is saying that a strong level of commitment, a commitment based on faith and admiration feels right. This person is ready. This person can maintain promises and is true to themselves as well as their word. There is no mask to bear. They are open with you. And if they hold back, it's as though you intrinsically know how they are feeling or what they are thinking. Your eyes, they see through this person into their hearts. Cancer, how do you perceive your partner? Cancer. The Page of Cups. The page is extending his hand. He is holding one cup. This cup is the Ace of Cups. He is quite pure and innocent in his approach, and his feelings are authentic and true. This card gives a sense of new love, of the beginnings of love, and this could be recognizing here the journey, that this journey is long term. This has many years to come of emotionally fulfilling abundance, and knowing this is one page, and here you're looking out and you're willing to discover the rest of the pages. You're willing to manifest them and create them over time, realizing that a book is depth, and this person here creates depth. They provide you with realizations about love that perhaps you haven't had before, Cancer. And that's surprising to you, because you often feel as though you're the only person in the room that feels a certain way. We had that at the beginning of your energy, this sense of feeling intensely and wondering if anyone can understand you and understand the depth of your empathy and intuition. And here with this page, this is you feeling as though this person reflects tiny aspects of yourself, and they're providing you with insight into yourself. The Page of Cups does represent the Fool energy, and that Fool again is the leap of faith. They are the ending of the deck and the beginning of the deck. As you see, the number here is 0, and this is saying that behind every ending and beginning there is faith. And that faith comes from an authentic place. How do you perceive them, Cancer? How do you perceive your partner? How do you perceive your partner? How do you perceive your partner, Cancer? The Six of Pentacles. This person, they look upon the trials and tribulations of others with understanding and empathy, and that is why they give from an authentic place. they hold these scales which represent balance, a sense of duty as they give, with no expectation of receiving, no other intention but to create equality, create balance. And this is also that sense of relief in receiving, the sense of duty in giving, and they are finding themselves in that energy, I feel. Finding where they fall in that energy, and that being the place they need to be at this moment in time. So I'm seeing this sense here of a higher level of understanding for the harmony that comes in relationships with the sixes, and the harmony that being aware of the charitable journeys that they pursue is what forms them as a person. How do you perceive them, Cancer? Wow. The last card in your partner's energy here, Cancer, is the Star card. This lady, she has 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, and she is planting seeds now and nurturing them. She is patient and she waits for them to grow. She longs for them to grow. And she has hope in her heart that this is going to be fulfilling. This is going to be the right move ahead that is purposeful, that is in a line with her hopes and her dreams. These stars above, they represent the universe protecting her, feeling a higher level of energy surrounding her and guiding her way. The faith is there, Cancer. The Star. But this is again commitments that are true to her. She is bare. They are practical and reliable on the one hand with this earth energy, but they are also here with the water energy, emotionally deep and fulfilling, providing the water here that fills her heart. So this is someone on a journey realizing what their true purpose is in life and moving towards that purpose, releasing any energy that may be challenging and being appreciative for the lessons that they have gained through this survival and healing and growing, and through that healing, through that appreciation and faith in a higher purpose. She is moving, this star. She is moving in a direction that guides her life path, that feels protected. We have the Tower and the Chariot. This is a change in your partner's current situation regarding love, followed by here your perception. The future of this relationship for Cancer. The future of this relationship for Cancer. Wow. The first card is the Emperor. The Emperor is the father of the deck. He embodies all of the kings combined. He rules an empire. He has the ability to lead because people look up to this individual. People trust this individual, and that is because he is responsible and he has the experience and wisdom to move forward in ways that are going to not only build himself but build those around him. He is focused on structure and he keeps his promises. He is firm in his commitments and devoted to the cause that he pursues. This is a strong and stable foundation. He sits firm and he provides. He invests. So this is in both of your energies here. The future of this relationship for both of you. The future of this relationship. The next card is the Nine of Wands, Cancer. So you're releasing challenges that may have felt consuming. Holding this wand now, and this represents this commitment and feeling as though you have both survived, you have both achieved against all odds here. You have standards here that you have maintained and exceeded in some ways. This is through thick and thin, perseverance, and doing so because of a great level of care. The Nine of Wands. You're both holding on to this journey, persistent. I'm feeling a level here of releasing, Cancer. Releasing. There's some energy here that you both are working through together. You both are healing. And I feel like the Emperor, this safe foundation, that you both have. This secure foundation is providing you both with the means to approach this Nine of Wands energy and work through any feelings that you may be having at this time, or perhaps had in the past, that felt quite detrimental to your well-being. The future of this relationship for Cancer. Wow, Cancer, that was quite loud. And we do have the Ace of Cups on the top here, as some cards did fall out. This is heavy energy, Cancer. This is the Ace of Cups. This is unconditional love. This is both of you extending your hands, offering this to one another, bearing this to one another. And this compass, this is both of you here following your hearts and knowing where your heart's desires lead. Because this compass may light the way, but this hand is white, this hand is glowing, this hand represents authenticity and truth, and bearing that to one another. Perhaps here you're both revealing this. Perhaps you're both revealing these core wounds, and this is your expressions overflowing, not being able to hold back. This water flowing out, and this is love without conditions. This is open. So here, if we have unconditional love next to the Nine of Wands, perhaps there is this moment here in the future of deep expression, Cancer, deep expression. And you'll know when this is coming, because the time is going to feel right. But I'm sensing this. I'm sensing something here about divine timing. Divine timing, the Ace of Cups. Because this Nine of Wands is surrounded by the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. This is not only here an established energy here with the Emperor, the father of the deck, the structure, the reliability, the leader that has experience behind him, has an inner knowing, but also the Ace of Cups, which is the emotional intuition, the deep emotion, and then in the middle this sense of being a survivor. Having memories perhaps, or perhaps just inner feelings here that you both have suppressed, but them coming to light. The Nine of Wands. You're both holding on to one another. This wand, you see? This man, he holds this wand. He may have a bandage, but he has survived. He holds this wand, and this represents the journey that he values, where he feels safe and loved. And this wand, Cancer, this is this relationship. You both were in a place where you were thinking whether it was safe to open up, whether anyone would ever understand, and I feel like here this is happening. It's happening now, Cancer, in the future of this relationship. And I feel like this encounter is going to expand both of you. This encounter is going to help you both grow, not only in this relationship, but also your personal journeys here. Yeah, the King of Pentacles just came out. The King is the established king. He holds this pentacle. He is surrounded by a secure and stable foundation. And he looks over this now with a sense of accomplishment and comfort for how far he has come. This is a card of monetary success in a place here of being able to be generous and being able to give. And here this is a sense again of giving in a way where there's no intention. This is balanced. This is finding that harmony, finding that foundation, foundation of loyalty here. People, if this was a CEO, for example, people come to the King of Pentacles and work for him because they admire him and look up to him. He has this sense of reliability and establishment behind him. And we also have this with the Emperor. But here for me, Cancer, the Pentacles, they don't so much represent money as they represent what you perceive as worth. So really what you perceive as worth is what you perceive as value, which can be your values, Cancer, can be those promises. This is representing here with that pentacle a long-term and practical and sustainable journey ahead, a commitment that is serious, is devoted. And this is the King, so this is the highest point. Reciprocation here as well. The King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Interesting how we started the reading with the 3 queens here, and here we have the Emperor, masculine energy, with the King of Pentacles, again masculine energy. It's as though the emotion now is being solidified by a sense of structure and planning. The future of this relationship for Cancer and their partner. The last card is also a major arcana. This is the Justice card. This individual, they hold the scales in one hand, which represent balance, and the sword in the other, which represents authenticity. They look over the details and the information at hand. They have all the information that they need, and they make decisions with that information that are just and equal, that are going to be fair for everyone involved. This is an objective view of the relationship, without judgment, without any form of irrational thinking. This is all about rationale. It's all about looking at what is plausible, and also here what is constructive, and a sense here of commitment, of a stable foundation. This is a law card, the Justice card. This is true. The law seeks truth, and this is both of you coming to that sense of trust that is unbreakable. So here we have the Emperor and the Justice card, and I'm quickly going to clarify further this 9 of Wands energy and then close the energy, okay? I just feel the need to clarify. Okay, the 9 of Wands has been clarified with the 3 of Wands. Looking out and having made a decision now. So we were talking about the 2s earlier. If you remember, Cancer, the 2 of Cups, the High Priestess with the 2, and the 2 of Swords. And I said here, there is a change being made, a decision being made, and now we have the 3 of Wands, and the 3s, I said, were creation, were that decision. So this is about now, you've made a decision, and this is a journey of the soul. This is a decision of personal growth as well as a intimate growth with your partner, and you're both looking out into the distance. Some people describe this card as waiting for your ships to come in. Here, this is a wish fulfillment coming to fruition at this time. Recognizing how far you have both come and looking out into the future, knowing and trusting that the path ahead is going to really provide you both with a journey that is going to be not only original but substantial. Thorough here, I feel this sense of planning, being in tune with your passions and igniting that passion. So that is the clarifier for the Nine of Wands. And the 9 and the 3 adds to a 12, and the 12 breaks down to a 3, which again is the Empress energy. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant, which is having faith. It is my marriage card, Cancer, but this is about having faith. This is about, through thick and thin, commitments and promises that are bound by a high level of commitment. A sense of duty. So Cancer, now I have written a poem for every card in this deck. So the next card I pull, I'm going to read you that poem, and this is where I take a step back and I allow your intuition to guide you and close the reading. Perhaps provide an overall energy for the reading with your intuition and a higher sense of purpose for your path ahead. A poem, please, for Cancer. The Six of Swords. Cancer, your energy is speeding up. I'm taking on your energy, and there's this sense of immediate, fast-paced. This could be passion, this could be longing, or this could be actions that are taking place now. But I'm feeling this change in the winds. Here we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is harmony, moving forward towards harmony. You see these waters, they may be busy in the past, but then they look out into the future and there is calm, there is serenity. They know the path ahead is one that is going to bear peace and wisdom with the swords. So now, Cancer, I'm going to read you this poem, and again, you are highly intuitive at the moment with the High Priestess, so trust in your energy. Six of Swords. This is the poem for you, Cancer, and your partner. Safe journeys in paths ahead, need inner strength manifested. Times before of a true struggle, balance now, whole and subtle. This journey in the right direction has safe arrival after ascension. Times not of harmony or equality will now find their way to synchronicity. Wow, that's a beautiful poem, Cancer. I feel like that does represent this energy here. This is the poem for those of you that want to further analyse and read into this energy. The words that stand out to me, Cancer, are safe journeys in paths ahead here. Safe journeys and paths ahead. Balance now, whole and subtle. This journey in the right direction has safe arrival after ascension. Direction and safe journeys and paths ahead. Beautiful. This is your energy, Cancer, and I am just the messenger. So thank you for sharing this with me. I'm sending you all of my love and all of my light. For those of you that are joining me in the extended, we are going to look at the purpose of this energy for you, Cancer, and the purpose of this energy for your partner. That is a direct download, and the details will be in the description box below. My deepest love blessings for you and your movements forward, Cancer, and may this intense passion manifest